as we celebrate their anniversary. But we're gonna move into, this is another do-it-yourself product that I think is genius because, you know, we talked about the tears with Tear Mender. You wanna be able to repair, we're gonna help you do that. We wanna help you get rid of the pest without having to rely on, let's say, a bug man to come out and spray. Well, we helped you out right there with Bell & Howell. Well, now, how many of us would like to light up an entryway? We'd like to light up the side of our garage. Maybe it's where you go outside to let the pet out in the evening and it's dark. Well, what would you typically have to do? Hire an electrician. You'd have to hire someone to come out to install a brand new fixture, to hardwire, and that whole rigmarole is costly and expensive. Well, we want to help you solve that. And we want to give you an option that does not require any wiring whatsoever. It doesn't even require electricity because this is battery operated. It is also motion sensing, so the moment someone walks in front of it, for security purposes as well, it also will light up, so it will illuminate that path. Now, this can be used indoors or outdoors. It is an LED wall sconce. We have your choice of 3 choices. So we have it in your black. This is a beautiful classic black patina. It's gorgeous. Then you have it in your, we're calling this your, actually copper. This is your copper. Now the copper almost looks like it has a beautiful black patina as well, kind of built into it. It looks like it's been oil rubbed almost. It's very beautiful. When you come in close, you'll see that. And then Matt Davis, who is our product expert with Maxsa, is joining us, and he's holding our 3rd choice. And this is going to be your bronze, which would probably be the most popular. I'll see which one will sell out first because they're all very limited. We only have about 1,500 of these remaining for the entire day. And this is the only planned airing on the day, and especially with 3 flexible payments of $16.65. This is instant light anytime or anywhere. It is beautiful.
Tell you what, and it's beautiful.
Classic.
Much like yourself. It's beautiful and effective. This is motion activated.
Thank you, Matt
This is a motion activated light. This is, you know, we talk about having an extra light outside. Right. I mean, all houses seem to have that one dark spot that we really would like some extra light. So we want a motion activated light, so they don't have to stay on all the time. They don't burn up electricity, but maybe you don't have the wires going right to where you want it. Now they've solved all the problems. The folks at Maxsa have given you a motion activated light. This beautiful, by the way, this is real glass. This is real metal. This is not plastic. This is metal and glass construction. Beautiful design. Gorgeous, goes anywhere around the house. And then you've got that beautiful LED bulbs. It's super bright bulb, LED. You never have to change out the bulb. All you do is you put 4 C-cell batteries in the top, and I'll show you that in a moment. And you can place it anywhere. The mounting, it comes with the mounting hardware. All you have to do is put 2 screws in. You can put it to any piece of wood or concrete or anything like that, and you can have a beautiful wall sconce wherever you want it. But let's get the lights down. I want to show you, we're going to go over to our demonstration and show you. These are motion activated. Now, they also, Robin, they have a nighttime sensor. So you can see that right there, that's how easy it is to install. You put in 2 screws and that's it, you're done. Then when it becomes dark outside, the lights come on automatically whenever they sense motion. So when you're walking by at night, or maybe you pull up in the driveway, you can put these on either side of your garage doors. It looks beautiful. At the front door, at the side door, and the back door. Look how absolutely gorgeous these look. And again, totally functional as well. Now, we have them here. Look at this. I don't know if you could see how beautiful that is, but these are really, really gorgeous.
Yeah, they are
pretty. Super bright. And by the way, the folks at Maxsa even thought of this. They even added a switch. Watch this. There's 50% power. There's 100% power. You can set the switch if you only want it to come on and be just a little dim to light your way. You can do that. If you want it to be a little bit brighter, you can do that. We're talking about security. We're talking about a beautiful look for the front of your house. And I have it on our little house prop here on the front, but I also put one down here on the post. You can see this one here. This is actually on a fence post, Robin. You don't have to put them just.
That's a great idea.
You're not limited to anywhere.
It's actually very pretty.
You can place them anywhere. Look how gorgeous. Again, all glass construction. This is something you can really be proud of around your house.
You really can. And I know it's hard to see because our cameras, but this actually is sufficient lighting. This is bright enough for that you'll be able to walk. It's hard to see with the cameras in here.
Right.
But I mean, it does sufficiently light so you can actually see the keyhole, you can see the walkway. I mean, I think it's imperative if you've got a walkway, maybe you've got stairs that walk up to an outdoor, to a second level, and you have difficulty seeing, and because there's no light there. You do not have to hardwire or have an electrician come. The only thing, you'll have two screws.
That's it, two screws that go in the back, and we'll show you that.
It runs on 4 C batteries. Those are not included, but most of us have our C batteries at home where you can pick them up. But we have 3 choices. We have it in your bronze.
Beautiful bronze.
I like the bronze.
Really nice. Gorgeous look.
It is. Then we have it in your black. Classic black. Black is the #1 seller. I'll check to see which one will sell out first. And then we have it in your copper. Actually, I really love the copper. I don't know how close we can come, because here when you come in, you'll see it almost looks like it's been oil rubbed with the black.
And that's all metal construction, folks.
It's really beautiful.
That's the real deal. That is the gorgeous accent for the outside of your house. If these were those ugly lights, and if these were ugly lights that you had to call a electrician out, we love our electricians, but spending them $60, $70 an hour, and they bring out, and I'll show you some other options out there. This is something that's going to look beautiful during the day or at night. I want to show you right out of the box. If you're wondering, what do I have to do when I get it home, okay? When you get this out of the box, all it is there's 2 little screws that you pop out on top, okay? Now, I'm gonna take the top off. There's even a little string so you can't lose the top there. Take the top off, then you pop this little container off on the top, then you put 4 C-cell batteries right there. All you have to do is pop those 4 C-cell batteries. And by the way, Robin, 1 set of batteries will last for up to 1 year on 1 set of batteries.
That's really good,
because it's LED. And look how super bright that is. Again, so when it's dark outside, they won't go off during the day. So when it's dark outside, plus it sees motion, somebody's walking around outside, boom, the light goes on automatically for safety, for security, and for a beautiful look around your home.
And Matt, I don't know, maybe because when you see this here, there's this little pyramid at the bottom, and I think this is ingenious. That almost throws the light. So when you come in really close, it almost disperses the light even more. So it becomes reflective. So you get bigger, more powerful impact with that LED light. If you didn't have that, maybe it would still be bright, but not as bright. So I really like all the features that Maxsa built in here for us this morning.
And no wires.
No wires.
I like no. I brought something for you.
Oh, that's a lot of wire.
You know, your husband, your lovely husband Pat told me he was producing one of my last shows, and
he's a good man. I talk a lot about him on air, so he's like, please stop talking about me.
He said, I'm not an electrician, but I play one on TV. No, but you know, if Pat or myself as a husband, if I was ever asked to get up in the attic and run these wires, and then you get to run a switch, which is a separate bunch of wires, and you have to put the box somewhere. I don't know where this goes.
Yeah, this is not in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, this is not what I do. I mean, this tool right here, I had to ask an electrician friend what you use for the wires, and he told me to do this. And then the light itself looks like something in a prison yard. Pat told me that. I don't know how he knows that.
Did not say
I'm
that.
kidding.
That's your own.
But anyway, I like this idea a lot better. It's a lot more beautiful. And again, you can install this yourself in just a couple minutes. You just need 2 screws in the back. Gives you that mounting plate on the back. Then you pop the 4 C-cell batteries inside. The only choice you have today is how many do you want to get? Do you want to get one on either side of the garage door, front door, side door? How many you want to get? And which colors, which finish you like?
Yeah, I mean, I think most of us, if we're putting it maybe by the entryway, by our front door, most of us are going to get 2. And most of us, I mean, definitely, I think being able to put flanking a garage, maybe it is a side door, or maybe it's an area that maybe a barn where you have lots of animals that maybe you go out to feed.
Great idea.
I mean, that would be fantastic.
Or
any kind of
a
walkway.
Detached garage, a boat dock,
a shed.
even.
Oh, a dock would be a great idea.
Yeah, boat dock is great. Again, because when the motion happens at night, these lights come on automatically. These are gonna last for years and years and years. Beautiful construction. Look at that. Is that a gorgeous look or what? I mean, this is those high-end homes that you see when you drive in the fancy neighborhoods. They don't even let me drive through those neighborhoods anymore. No, I'm kidding.
Stop it.
This is the look that you really want. A gorgeous light that when you see that motion, the light's gonna come on. Now, there's two ways to look at this. One is when you come home, this welcomes you home. If you live alone, or if your mother lives at home alone, then this is a great way to welcome her home. When you pull in the driveway, the lights are going to come on automatically, and they're going to shut off automatically.
Too, don't you think?
Exactly.
Matt?
The other thing is you're not tripping and falling. There, you can see where you're going. And the last thing, you know, we don't like to talk about it, but let's face it. If somebody comes walking up and they walk in front of this light, boom, the light's going to come on automatically.
They're going to think you're inside turning.
They're going to know. That's right. They're going to know that you know that where they are. So this is that great sense of security that you get from a motion light.
It is, and it's priceless, because when you think about feeling comfortable, feeling safe, having something that is a deterrent, anyone who is in law enforcement will always tell you great deterrents are having a well-lit home. A home that not only adds ambiance, adds curb appeal, but also adds a safety factor, an element. I think if you're trying to sell your home, aesthetically, these are very pleasing to the eye. They are very sleek, very modern, but still have that very just classic, timeless appeal to them, that no matter whether they are modern, maybe they have more of a vintage feel, you know, no matter what the home buyer style is, these will appeal to them because there is a classic, timeless look to them. So I think you'll really love them, but at $49.95, no wires whatsoever. I mean, look at this. There's nothing on the back that you have to worry about hiring an electrician.
That's the other thing that gets me, Robin, is, you know, you don't just see these lights during the night. You see them during the day, too. Well, take a look. I'd be proud to have this on the front of my house. This is something that looks fantastic. It looks beautiful.
Even the finial. Look at the finial.
Even with the finial on the top, this is all metal construction. Someone comes up and looks at it really closely, they're going to notice glass and metal construction, not plastic. This is not one of those lights that screams out at you, I'm a motion light, I'm a you know, there's some good ones out there, and I love them. But this one looks great during the day, during the night, 24 hours a day. And again, if you're just joining us, what makes this really different is no wires in the back. Guess what? This is motion activated LED light, battery powered. Now you're saying, Matt, batteries, how often do I have to change them? Once a year. How's that? 4 C-cell batteries pop in the top. That's all you do. You pop that in there. There's 2 screws. The light comes on. It's going to stay on for about 30 seconds when it's activated at night with motion, and then it's going to turn off automatically. So this gives you all the beauty, all the ambiance, all the safety that you look for in a motion light.
And it's a good size as well. It's 13 inches in the height, 5.85 inches in the length, and then it's 8 inches in the width. So you have it in your bronze, you have it in your black, and you have it in your copper. Your copper has slight striations built in, almost like it's been oil rubbed with black, a black patina. It's beautiful. So our crew did a great job showing you close up. Continue to call in. This was the only planned airing. We do have 3 flexible payments of $16.65. Matt, nice job.
Thank you, and happy Mother's Day.
I was going to say to your beautiful wife.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Yes,
I know she's watching.
I know. All right, so stay tuned. We've got Beyond Paint coming up next, but we're going to